Welcome my fellow fans of Clash of Clans, I am Galadon, you are watching Clash of Clans Attacks, and today we are set for another episode of 49 or 50, You Make the Call. We present epically close battles, and you are given the chance to predict the outcome. So here comes our first replay, and it is Railrunner 02 from Untamed Dragons attacking X from Lost Phoenix. Pretty standard go wipe army arrangement, but the P.E.K.K.A. going down very early, even before any enclosures are open, so I'm not sure about that strategy. Here come a bunch of wizards. They're also very tightly grouped. This could prove dangerous, along with the fact that there is a bunch of clan castle troops coming out and no lightning spell in sight. So it is going to be interesting to see what happens in the center. You've got that Inferno Tower frozen just in time as it started to burn up those wizards. Wizards battling with the clan castle troops, the second rage spell going down, but you'll notice there is one defending clan castle witch, and she is just causing all sorts of problems. She finally gets taken out by a P.E.K.K.A. and the units start to move forward. Meanwhile, the jump spell has been deployed, but units are going left and right, not necessarily focusing on the town hall. There is a skeleton trap and a big bomb in the center. That's going to cause more problems. The queen getting ever closer to the town hall. Now it looks like, yes, she's going to chase down the defending king, and he actually pulls her away from the town hall. It was certainly going to be her next target, but instead she's chasing down the king, and by the time he goes down, she's actually been reset. She goes after the mortar. Now she's going after other defensive structures way to the outside. A lot of damage on the queen. We freeze the frame at 47%, and it's time to decide 49 or 50. How will this attack end? And we resume the attack, and the queen is taking out that Inferno Tower, turning towards the town hall, but she is just suffering too much damage. She goes down, 49% damage. We pan out. It looks like the attack is over, but wait, the timer is still counting down. And then we look more closely at the bottom of the screen. What do we find but a lone archer working on the lab outside of the range of that mortar? She is just in the safety zone, and she is going to finish off that lab. 50% damage and a win for Railrunner 02. So a close one for sure, and now we will turn to another close attack, and it is a recent attack by myself. Trophy hunting at champion level with 4 lava hounds. Pretty much a standard start to my attack. The lava hounds moving in first, and notice how they grab pretty much all of the bombs and mines. Exactly what those lava hounds are planned to do in that attack. The balloons moving in, good rages, simultaneous freezes, freezing both of the multi-targeting infernos. Minions moving in from behind, helping to clear those surrounding structures. Both the infernos still up though, and now the balloons kind of going around that last rage spell, not getting a lot of rage. We got the left inferno down, the right inferno stands however, and we've got some clan castle troops in the way, the defending king and queen. And now it is up to our heroes. We're at 35% damage. A big mass of clan castle troops moving out to meet my wall breakers, trying to chase them down. Hopefully the wall breakers get in there first. They almost get through that wall, and now it is time with 5 archers and the king and queen left. Which will it be, 49 or 50? Now I realize the big problem right here is not the skeletons, but the witch that is trailing behind. So I'm using kind of a clan castle lure technique. I draw the skeletons off and then drop a couple of archers in behind. I take out the witch, so that is definitely a small victory for me. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of the rest of these skeletons with just my heroes. So again, I realize I'm going to have to use a heroic ability. Boy, I wish I had a lightning spell or even one wizard right here to take care of these skeletons. I'm thinking about this for a long time. Finally drop the king in. I'm going to have to use his royal ability. There we go. The barbarians trying to take those skeletons out. That mortar not helping. The queen off in the distance. There we go. Now we can move forward. 36, 38%. The queen. Now big bomb finishes off all of my barbarian kings, barbarians. And he is heavily damaged, so we're at 41%. He's just about to go down. The queen takes out that elixir storage, moving down to the cannon. 42%. 44% with that one. She's got that mortar in one shot. Here comes her heroic ability. 46, 47%. It is going to be close. The gold storage going down. Will she have time to move on to something else? No, she's focused on the wall. Come on, archers. No, they go down in a blaze of glory, and so do 20 trophies. Oh, that was painful, painful loss. Alright, so moving right along, let's try to put that one out of our memory. We're going to watch a Clan War replay. This one brought to us by none other than the clan Peter $17. Awesome. Peter pointed this one out to me, a recent Clan War between them and that clan there. And this is Jason. Yes, he is using the Galatrap 3.0. I'm not sure what Peter thinks of that, but you can see here he's defending against a pretty standard go we wipe style attack. Golems, wizards, and witches, and of course a few P.E.K.K.A. The king and the queen moving in. Now, an interesting lure to the clan castle brought them out and then around. He drops the golems in, and it works out pretty well because the wizards are going to clear those clan castle troops as they head after the golems. And the wizards serving a double purpose, also clearing surrounding structures, of course. Now the P.E.K.K.A., the king and the queen moving in from the top of the screen. The first rage spell goes down. Units are working their way through those surrounding structures, but here's where the Galatrap takes effect. It lures those troops off to the left and the right to the next closest structure, not necessarily straight towards the town hall. So the king has wandered way off to the right, the queen is off to the left, along with the P.E.K.K.A. splitting up as well. So it's starting to look good for the Galatrap. Good free spell. Unfortunately, he's got the old style infernos that are too close together, can be frozen by just one freeze spell. Units moving in ever closer, but we're only at 39% damage. A lot of units going down. The king is close to the town hall, but again going around it because of the open wall structure around the town hall. Actually, if that wall had been closed between those two mortars, he might have headed for the town hall. Instead, he goes after another mortar and goes down, and now we are at 46% damage. It looks like just a P.E.K.K.A. and an archer left. 47%, the P.E.K.K.A. goes down, and we freeze the frame. 47% damage, one archer left. Which will it be, 49 or 50? We resume the attack, and obviously that last archer has to get 2 or 3 structures. There she goes at the top left of the screen, working on that elixir pump. What will it be though? Will that be a 1% or a 2% structure? Where will she go from there? We just have to wait and see. The wizard tower is awaiting her every move. And now the elixir pump goes down. She moves on to the camp. She is still out of range of that wizard tower. She is going to take that camp down, ice the 1-star victory. A very close call, and I have to say, excellent choice of placement for that very last archer. So next up, we've got Dr. Size HD from Lost Phoenix defending against that attacker from that clan. And you can see Dr. Size with a very unusual base layout, one of those troll or teaser style bases that looks easy but can actually be pretty difficult to defeat. So this attacker has brought everything all at once, the heroes, the P.E.K.K.A., everybody moving in together, the unneeded wall breakers as well. Kind of a reverse deployment actually. The heroes went down before the golems. He's got wizards going in last, along with some hog riders as well. So this will be very interesting to see where this goes. Free spell on the Inferno Tower. Units starting to clear structures left and right. The wizards up towards the top. The heroes moving in towards the bottom, taking out that critical splash damage. That mortar goes down. The golems starting to catch up now, trying to protect those wizards. And it does work out okay as one of the big bombs gets triggered by a golem. The wizards above still alive. The queen suffering a lot of damage, just about to go down. And there she goes. The queen is history. A few golems left trying to protect those wizards, but a big bomb takes out 2 wizards, and now just 1 wizard at the top of the screen. The last of the golemites go down. Skeletons moving in, and they're going to take out what's left. And now you've got 1 skeleton versus 1 wizard. 1 archer left to be deployed. Wizard versus skeleton, 49 or 50. Which will it be? They turn to face each other. The wizard zaps the skeleton, finishes off the camp, moves forward, but then a little bomb finishes off the wizard at 49%. 1 archer left, and now the attacker very cautiously examining the battlefield, trying to see where he can drop that last archer. Where is the archer going to go? Top of the screen on the camp. Little archer versus the camp as we slowly zoom in. The archer, safely out of range of any defenses, takes out the camp, secures the 1-star victory at 50%. So another exciting episode comes to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know down in the comments if you got them all right. Did you predict all the 49s and 50s correctly? Do you want to see more of this? Thank you again for watching. Please do check out my other episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks. But before I go real quick, I got a tweet recently from Chaos2003, and I like to give random base reviews to people who leave comments below or tweet me on Twitter. So let's go check out Chaos2003's village. And there it is. He is a Town Hall 10, so it looks like he's got a little bit of catching up to do. The walls need a little bit of help. Also, I might upgrade these expos when possible. I know that is a lot of resources to do that. The same with the Inferno towers. He's got a farming base layout here. I personally would probably try to spread out the golden elixir a little more rather than clumping them together like that. Also, try to maybe make a little bit better use of those army camps that are sitting way out there and these walls. Maybe he's in the midst of restructuring. But thanks again for commenting, Chaos. And you guys do let me know if you want a base review. I'll try to squeeze some more in. Thanks again. See you next time. Full attack.